morning. It is Vlogmas day 18, yes, and I'm not entirely sure how to number it. I started it on day 1 of like the first day of December, so that when it airs it will be, so this will air December 18th. Technically it's December 17th, but you get my meaning. So I guess that means that my last vlog will go up on Christmas. I don't know, there are no rules, right? Anyway, so I am back at my favorite spot, our local grocery store, H-E-B, because I am kind of stalled in the fudge making process. I have run out of chocolate and sugar. So I am back. I've gone through a 10-pound bag of sugar. I need a little more butter as well. Basically, I need a diabetic heart attack in a pan. It's not the healthiest, but it's really tasty, and what are the holidays for if not inappropriate, unhealthy food that tastes really good? So that's what I'm doing. I am on day 2 of using the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate palette. Amazing. Love, love, love. This might be my all-time favorite palette. Maybe. It's close. It's close. It's really close. It's really good. And I am wearing the Smashbox. I'm digging in my purse to see if I can find it. I can't. It's not on the top. Oh, here it is. It's the Smashbox lacquer stuff that's supposed to, you know, like a glossy stain. And I really like how it looks when it first goes on, but you'll see throughout the day what happens. It turns into this hot pink mess. So I'm documenting that. I am going to run in real quickly. It's raining, so I can't film as I walk. And then we'll pick up, I'm getting my nails done today, a very different color, and not Zoya for a change. Just thought I'd change it up a little bit. So that's that. Hopefully the next place I see you will be somewhere warm and dry. Surprise! I'm in my car again. So I've gone grocery shopping, stopped by CVS, the drugstore, to pick up my husband's prescription, my prescription, ran to the middle school to drop off cough drops for my son and a little bit of cash. He's staying after school for the girls' basketball game. Then I went and got my nails done. This is the Revlon gel color, gel but not gel, and I go digging through my purse, but my nails are still kind of probably a little tacky. This reminds me of the blue that Lisa SC09 always wears. And now I'm off to Loft, my new favorite store, because all their sweaters are 50% off. And I really need to stock up on a basic black sweater and a basic white sweater because I have neither of those colors. And then I'm gonna go home and finish making fudge. Woohoo! And latkes. Latkes for dinner tonight. I will film that. So it is also raining and gray and horrible outside. I don't know if you can see that. It's just gross outside. So my hair looks a little cuckoo, and I don't care because it's raining and it's just not gonna be a good hair day. So I'm off. I am standing out in the rain like a crazy person, and I did happen to go into Loft, and we can talk about that later. But look at this gorgeous blue shirt at White House Black Market. And I went inside and touched it, and it is lined, so it is not itchy. So I'm thinking I need to go buy it, but it is $100. So I'm going to see if it goes on sale. And when it does, it is mine. And if it doesn't, I'll live without it. But do you see what's going on with my lipstick? Do you see that it is no longer that cute, demure, mauvey pink? It is now hot pink. So that's that. And I can't remember if I've already discussed this or not on the vlog, but I was recently contacted by a company to try their program. It's called Babbel. It's a language learning website, and you can pick from quite a few languages, and I was thinking I would try to perfect my Spanish, but then I realized that I can get by in Spanish, but what I cannot get by in at all is French. And in the course of makeup and stuff, I seem to come across quite a few French words that I butcher. So I signed up to do the French course, and I did the first few lessons already last night and this morning. I can say a lot of things like bonjour, ça va, but French is tough. I learned how to conjugate the verb. Well, I don't even know how to pronounce the word. It's E-T-R-E-S. Être, I don't know. I'll have to look it up. I'm sure by the time this airs, I'll have looked it up, but thank you in advance for telling me in the comments below. But it's hard. French is really a hard language if you're not used to making those noises. So, I I'm really excited to learn more, and I'm also very self-conscious of the fact that my pronunciation is not quite right. So, but this is what I learned today. I'll give you a little brief. Je suis, tu es, il est, or elle est, nous sommes, vous, oh Lord, vous êtes? No. Yes, I think it is. Vous êtes, and ils sont. I am, you are, he is, we are, you are, they are. I have to practice a little more. That was just one 5-minute lesson, but I'm very excited. And obviously I need to do a little reviewing because I've already forgotten the formal plural of you. Vous êtes is what I think it is. Anyway, that was my little French lesson. I'm really having fun with this, and I have it on my iPad and on my iPhone, so I can just travel around and practice French. And there will be a video coming in about 2 weeks to a month after I've had a little more progress, but I'm really enjoying it, and when my free month is over, I'm going to extend it because I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, I'm gonna go home and unpack my stuff and get back to making the fudge. Bonjour, ça va? No, I'm kidding, I won't do that to you. So, I've just had a lot of interesting opportunities through this whole YouTube thing come up, and one that I'm very excited about, because maybe you figured out from the vlogs that I'm very into volunteering, charity, giving back. Just because I don't make a huge deal of it, I really feel like the highest form of charity is to be anonymous, because you don't do it so that people know about how awesome you are. That is not why you volunteer time or give money. You do it because it's the right thing to do, and the glory is not yours to ask for. But when I can use my I don't know, audience or my opportunity to speak to a larger group like all y'all, I wanted to talk about a company that I've been really into, and I'm gonna do a whole video on it. But anyway, I've been working with or communicating with this company called Sevenly, which many of you may have heard of. They sell different kinds of goods, mostly t-shirts or clothing items, but now more and more different handcrafted things that they are working with specific groups to produce, and a lot of the money goes towards various different causes and charities and so forth. So now they have this thing called the Sevenly box, and I am really excited about trying this out and seeing what it's all about. And anyway, instead of just a specific item, there's a whole box full of items, and this is the Winter 2014 Cause box that just came in the mail. I will do a whole separate video on this, but it just came and I wanted to give you a sneak peek. Oh, there goes the choo-choo train. And here's one, there's a lot of really cool things in here, but one thing that I'm really excited about is something that we already have in my house. It's a big part of the Jewish religion. It's this word called tzedakah, which people say means charity, but it really means righteousness, the right thing to do. And this is not gonna work one-handed, hang on. Anyway, so a big thing that we do in the Jewish religion is, especially the children, get these things called tzedakah boxes, which is basically a change box, and you fill it up with your loose change, and then you take the money once it's full and you donate it to a charity. And my boys each got a tzedakah box when they were in preschool through their Jewish preschool, and when they were bar mitzvah, they also got one as gifts. But in this box, it's I think they're calling it change for change jar. So it's a really good idea, and it's just a jar, and it says change for change, and you just fill it with your loose change, and then of course you can decide where it goes. I got a little ahead of myself and started putting this together before I brought the camera out. So here is what will be potato pancakes in a big bowl. I don't know how to get the camera so you can see me and the food, but in a big bowl I doubled the recipe for 4 people. So it's 2 bags of the Simply potatoes, shredded hash browns. If you want a little more interesting flavor, then get the Southwestern one. It has a little spicy kick to it. And then it's this is the double recipe. I'll link again the recipe in the description box. I've noticed that a lot of you are asking for things, and I don't know if you realize it, it's always listed in the description box if I know it. So always check that. Anyway, so because I doubled the recipe, it's 2 bags of this, 4 eggs beaten, 2 tablespoons of flour, and then 2 smallish chopped up onions. I omitted the grated carrots just because I didn't feel like putting them in, and then I just mix them all up, and then I'll show you how I fry them, which isn't really all that hard, but I'll show you anyway. Okay, nothing says Hanukkah like an apron from Harrods. And I know I look a little bit cuckoo with my hair up, but anyway, so here is the potato mixture. And I just take a 1/4 cup scoop and scoop it out and plop it in, and I will show you what that looks like. But I don't want to mess around with hot oil in one hand, so hang on just a sec. So I have my latkes frying, and it looks like that. You put 4 in at a time, and it's recommended to flatten them down. I just take the back of the measuring spoon and kind of smush them down a bit. And then it's about 2-3 minutes a side. The first side takes a little longer, so I like to do 3 minutes for the first side and then 2 minutes for the other side. And then I take them out and I put them on this is hard to see. I put them on a paper towel lined tray, and if I'm not going to be serving them immediately, I'll put them in an oven that's on low, like 250. But generally, that's how it goes. I'm going to turn on the vent because it's going to get a little smoky, a little greasy in here. And I'll show you what the whole platter looks like when I'm all done. Hey everyone, kids are coming home and latkes are still frying. So I just want to show you what I've got going on. What I've got going on is I'm watching Bravo on my laptop. But what I also have going on is latkes frying, latkes done. Latkes is Yiddish for potato pancake. And you serve it up with sour cream on the side, or applesauce, or both. And I'm just making a simple salad, and that is dinner. So you don't have to just do it at Hanukkah. For some reason, that's the only time I remember to do it. But potato pancakes are good year round. They're just kind of a pain to stand here and wait for them to turn brown. But what are you gonna do? Or if you're incredibly desperate and you want potato pancakes, but you don't want to deal with this, go to Trader Joe's. Their frozen potato latkes are awesome. They're $1 something a package, and they're actually pretty good. Not quite as good as this, but pretty darn close. So anyway, that's it for my Vlogmas Day 18. A week left. I'm looking forward to spending the rest of it with y'all, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye. Came downtown to visit my husband for lunch, and I wanted to show you the pretty decorations.